Raiders Nation, we need to talk. This season has been brutal. Injuries are piling up faster than we can count, and the outlook for our quarterback room is nothing short of grim. From losing Gardner Minshew earlier in the season to a devastating knee injury for Aidan O'Connell this past Sunday, it seems like we just can't catch a break. But is there light at the end of this tunnel? Rumors are swirling that the Raiders might make a bold move to stabilize the team. Could a veteran presence change the trajectory of this struggling season? And speaking of changes, there's buzz about a potential defensive shakeup in the offseason. What if we could poach a division rival star linebacker from the Kansas City Chiefs? We'll dive into all of this today, breaking down the quarterback carousel, the rebuilding efforts on defense, and the potential impact on the Raiders' future. But first, I want to hear from you. Do you think bringing in is the solution to our problems? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for the latest updates on your Raiders. Let's break it all down. The Raiders' quarterback situation is turning into a nightmare. Losing Gardner Minshew earlier in the season was a major blow, but the injury to rookie Aidan O'Connell feels like the final nail in the coffin. O'Connell, a promising fourth-round pick out of Purdue, showed flashes of potential in his limited starts, completing over 64% of his passes and throwing for nearly 800 yards in 6 games. Unfortunately, his knee injury against the Buccaneers might have ended his rookie campaign prematurely. With O'Connell out, the Raiders turned to Desmond Ridder, who stepped in during Sunday's game. While Ridder has experience, relying on him for the rest of the season feels like a band-aid on a bullet wound. This situation raises the question, is it time for the Raiders to look outside the organization for a solution? Enter the Kirk Cousins rumors. According to reports, the Atlanta Falcons might be willing to move on from a veteran QB after drafting Michael Penix Jr. this year. Cousins, a seasoned passer with playoff experience, could bring much-needed stability to Las Vegas. While he isn't a long-term solution, his presence could buy the Raiders time to develop a young QB, potentially a top pick like Shedeur Sanders in the upcoming draft. Financially, the deal makes some sense. Cousins' contract is structured in a way that the Raiders wouldn't be locked into a massive commitment beyond 2025. However, the question remains, would bringing in Cousins truly turn things around, or would it just be a temporary fix for deeper issues within the organization? Shifting focus to the defense, it's clear the Raiders have major gaps to fill. Injuries and inconsistent play have plagued this unit all season. Linebacker Divine Deablo has struggled, and veteran Robert Spillane is set to hit free agency in 2025. These issues have sparked speculation that the Raiders might target Chiefs linebacker Nick Bolton in the offseason. Bolton is a proven playmaker who excels in both run defense and coverage. Stealing him from a division rival like Kansas City would not only strengthen the Raiders but also weaken the Chiefs, a double win for Las Vegas. While Kansas City will undoubtedly try to retain Bolton, their tight cap situation might work in the Raiders' favor. With over $110 million in projected cap space, Las Vegas has the financial muscle to outbid their rivals. Would signing Bolton solve all of the Raiders' defensive problems? Probably not, but his addition would be a significant step in the right direction. He brings leadership, consistency, and the ability to make game-changing plays, qualities that the Raiders desperately need. Looking ahead, the Raiders are projected to have the first overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. This is a golden opportunity to select a franchise-altering talent. Whether it's a dynamic QB like Caleb Williams or a generational defender, the Raiders have the chance to build for the future. But they can't rely solely on rookies. Veteran leadership, whether from someone like Cousins or Bolton, will be crucial in guiding this team through its rebuild. So, Raiders Nation, where does that leave us? The injuries have hit hard, and the quarterback situation feels like it's hanging by a thread. Bringing in Kirk Cousins could stabilize the team in the short term, giving the Raiders a chance to regroup and set the foundation for the future. On the defensive side, targeting a playmaker like Nick Bolton could bring immediate improvements while weakening a division rival. But let's not sugarcoat things. This team is in a rebuild, and patience will be key. Whether it's through the draft, free agency, or trades, the Raiders need to make smart, calculated moves to position themselves for long-term success. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Kirk Cousins is worth the gamble? Is Nick Bolton the missing piece on defense? And what should the Raiders do with that potential first overall pick? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Together, We'll navigate the highs and lows of Raiders football. Until next time, stay strong, Raiders Nation.